Hi there. Welcome. We're going to do a little chest lift series today, and we're going to start laying down on the mat with some breathing and some pelvic tilts. But throughout any of these exercises, if you feel like you are losing form, you're losing neutral spine, or anything like that, just take it down. So bring your feet to the mat, do a few breathing, all that sort of thing. So we always want to maintain form over pushing it and kind of losing that efficient engagement. So with this hip, knee, second toe alignment through the legs, starting with the heels on your hands, taking an inhale through the nose to expand the ribs out to the side, and then exhale, drawing the ribs in. Inhaling and exhaling to draw the low belly in. Starting to get a little arch movement through the low back, and then exhale, imprinting, drawing the low belly in as you imprint the spine. Inhaling through the nose, still expanding those ribs, and then exhale, drawing everything in. Getting as big as you can through the lungs, and then exhale, imprinting the low back. One more here. Inhaling and exhaling. From there, finding neutral spine, so that's kind of that happy medium between the two extremes of your tilt. And we're going to begin with some arcs through the leg. And sometimes I like to have my hand on my low belly just to kind of encourage that deep abdominal low belly engagement as I go through these arcs. So taking an inhale, exhale, floating one leg up, flexing the toes. Inhaling down, exhale, other side. Inhale and exhale. Making sure that the low back isn't arching as you begin to lift through the leg, that the low back is nice and quiet. Inhale, exhale. Good. And then inhale, exhale. Just getting that warm up through the low belly. Hands come behind the head next, keeping the heels on the ground. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift the chest up, nodding the chin forward, keeping the spine in neutral. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. So here, getting that same opening of the lungs out to the side, and then exhale, connecting through the front of the ribs to lift the chest, but not imprinting the spine. Inhale, exhale. Also focusing on kind of articulating through the upper back as you lower down. So you're getting that nice kind of segmented roll down of the neck and upper back. Good. Last one. We're going to add in a little bit of obliques here. Still just warming up those deep abdominals, those stabilizers. And here, I'm not lowering the chest or the head all the way down. I'm also not pulling on the head as I reach, kind of across side to side. My hand is just there to support, never pulling on the neck or the head. And good. Last one. And bring the head down for this first variation. So taking an inhale, exhale, floating one leg up. Inhale, exhale, floating the other leg up, holding at the top. Taking an inhale, and then exhale, lifting up. And then inhale, lowering just the right leg to tap. Exhale to come up. Inhale to tap. So as you're lowering and lifting here, thinking about the hips staying equally weighted. So even though this right side is lowering down towards the floor, we're not really tipping that right hip. And what the idea is there is symmetry, but not for like aesthetic reasons, more of just those little stabilizer muscles of controlling through the hips. Good, last one here. Perfect. From there, we're going to do the other side. So inhale, left leg taps down, exhale to come up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arcing. Feeling that femur bone kind of, it's almost like it's moving independent of the hips. So the hips are staying nice and stable, and then the leg bone just kind of moves in the hip socket without the low back arching. Good, lowering and lifting here. Last one. And then bringing the legs down for a quick little reset. If you need the legs down, from there, taking an inhale, you can keep the legs down or exhale the legs back up to 90. Taking an inhale and exhale, lifting, bringing the hands to tap the outside of the legs. Inhaling to lower and exhaling to lift. Good. Feeling like the chin draws towards the base of your skull as you lift up. So it's all coming from the chest here. Inhale. If you want to add in a little bit of more challenge, you can extend one leg or extend both legs as you lower and lift. Inhale and exhale. Eyes come to the tops of the knees, tops of the legs as you lift up. Last one here. Holding at the top. Take a little reset if you need it, but hold at the top if you can. Inhale and now exhale. Reaching one hand across. Inhale, let's hold in a chest lift. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. So if this is too much, if you feel like you're arching your back, you can always bring one leg to the mat and then just kind of come into this arching instead of extending the leg. And I'm going to kind of extend. Good. Still finding that equal, even position through the hips. Last two on either side. And good. Last one. From there, lowering the head down. And we're going to tap the heels out to the sides of the mat here. So taking an inhale, exhale, lift this chest lift. If you need your head to be down on the mat, we can do that too. Inhale and then exhale to tap the heels out. So we're just tapping narrow, tapping wide. Nice, soft, slow taps. So a lot of that work is in that last inch as you lower to the mat. Hopefully really activating those low abdominals, getting lots of stabilization. Good, last two, and last one. Good, holding in. Give a little rock side to side, releasing any tension. The next series is we're going to come up into a chest lift and we're going to bring our heels together and our knees out wide. And then we're going to tap our heels wide, bring our knees towards each other. So we're moving back and forth in this kind of internal, external rotation through the hip joints. Also still focusing on that low belly. Good. Let's continue there. Head can always be down here. Good. Last two. And last one. Perfect. Hip, knee, second toe alignment. Give that head a rest. We're going to stay down for this next one. Taking an inhale to prepare. And then exhale, floating one leg up, followed by the other, flexing the toes a little bit. Inhale, slowly lowering the heels towards the mat, and then exhale to come back up. Now slowly lowering the toes to tap the mat, and then back up. So we're flexing, lowering, pointing, lowering. And if this is too much, this is a lot of lever for your low back to control, you can alternate legs. So tap, and then flex, and then other leg, tap, flex, and tap, flex, and I'm going to end with a double leg, tap the toes, flex, and tap the toes, and flex. Woo, good. Nice job. Hug the knees in, give a little rock side to side. The last variation we're going to do is bringing both knees off to the side. And if this is an uncomfortable position or it doesn't feel good for you, you can always just keep the knees to the center. But bringing the hands behind the head, taking an inhale. So, and then the side that the knees are off towards, we're going to reach that hand up towards the center. Inhale and exhale. So this causes a little bit of spin through the low back. So we're not in that neutral spine, but it is kind of nice to work out of that symmetrical alignment. So inhaling, lowering down, exhaling, and having our spine and hips work in a little bit different way. Good, last two. And then other side. Taking an inhale, exhale. And again, one side might feel different than the other, and that's okay. Whoops, wrong arm. Inhaling, exhaling. Bringing that low belly in to lift only as far as you can control the lift by not like really extending the belly out. We're more like drawing the belly in, drawing the ribs in to get that lift. Last two. And last one. And last variation we're going to do, keeping the head down, inhale, exhale, legs to 90. And I'm going to have my hands right up towards the ceiling. They can also be down by your side to open the chest. Inhale, bringing the knees off to the side, nice and slow. Toes are gently flexed. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, off to the side. Exhale. Good. Inhale, off to the side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale and exhale. Good. Allowing the side body to kind of pull the legs back to center. Using that breath to help bring the legs back. So the breath and the side body kind of work together to center and square everything up. And last couple, if your arms are reaching up, let's open the hands out to the opposite side the legs are going. Inhale, out. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, out. Good. Last one. Nice. Hugging the knees in and letting the feet release. Opening the hands out to the side. Knees come off to the side, this time for a stretch. Breathing into the side body of the way that you're looking. So looking the opposite way of the knees, and then exhale back to the other side. Inhale, wiggling the finger away, and then exhale back up through center. Awesome, good job. Thanks for getting that little bit of movement in with me. And if you have any comments, questions, all that good stuff, I love hearing from you. So give me a shout and we'll see you next time. Enjoy your day. Bye.